Go with the track this weekend. Go. We got basketball. If we get done early, we want to go up and Frank.
All right, we got 6 o'clock in here.
All right, call to order at 6 p.m. 6 o'clock. There we
Yeah.
go. Regular session call to order at 6 p.m. All in attendance except for Jerry Wilson.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. As a reminder, tonight is our first live meeting per Indiana Code, so we're all excited.
All right. Consideration of any additions or deletions to the agenda.
I have one addition tonight to the agenda under routine business items by consent, letter S, federal grant assistance with Maisie Education.
I have a motion to approve. Dietrich? Second? Mike, all in favor? 4-0. We don't have public speakers, so
No, nobody signed up.
nobody signed up. Approval of minutes of regular board meeting of June 18th and special board meeting of June the 23rd, 2025.
Those items were in the board packet I emailed you, so
Have a motion? Mike? Second? Dietrich? All in favor? 4-0. Treasury report and approval of claims.
all right, in the education fund, we have $1,808,800.67. In the debt service fund, we have $390,990.24. In the operations fund, we have $2,101,521.06. In our rainy day fund, we have $1,101,363.49. We have a total cash balance currently of $5,402,675.46. The board received the following claims, number 109185 to 109322 in the amount of $2,462,521.57, and claims number 109323 to 109426 in the amount of $955,568.94 for a total of $3,418,090.51 for the period of June 19th, 2025 to July 23rd, 2025.
I have a motion to approve claims. Mike? Second? Dietrich? All in favor? 4-0.
The board also received claim number 109384 in the amount of $961.25 for the period of July 1st, 2025 to July 23rd, 2025.
That motion? Becky. Second? All in favor? 3-0. Disposition of routine business items by consent.
Okay, here's the claims for your guys' signature. All right, in routine business items by consent this evening, we have the following items. Retirements, Jim Wilds, bus driver. Jim started with Southwest School Corporation in August of 1983, so he's retiring for this year.
Well deserved.
Resignations, Annie McCammon, Sullivan Middle School Boys and Girls Cross Country, Logan McKinney, Sullivan Middle School Assistant Football, Stephanie Snow, Carlisle ECA Treasurer, Megan Lovelady, Sullivan Middle School Secretary. We have the following personnel recommendations for the board's consideration this evening. Sullivan Middle School, Tracy Whitman, 7th grade ELA teacher. Alyssa Danko, 7th grade IE position. Wes Kirk, tennis coach. Jeff Lucabill, Kathleen Jones, Mike Luking, tennis volunteers. Jared Ross, assistant football. We also have the following junior beta volunteers for Sullivan Middle School: Julia Pugh, Chase Monroe, Crystal Flath, and Delaney Graves. At Sullivan High School, Diana Lotheiser, JAG teacher. Southwest School Corporation, Savannah Scarborough, full-time bus route. Darren Simpson, substitute bus driver, pending paperwork. We have the following substitute teachers tonight: Cindy Faree, Randy Martin, Paige Shake, Carol Whitman, and Lisa Ridge. We have 17 transfer students for your consideration. Need approval tonight for Jackie to do the contracts for the certified staff for the 25-26 school year. These will be status quo. The current contract for teachers expired on June 30th, 2025, and we will be negotiating this fall. I need approval tonight of the certified and non-certified handbooks for the 25-26 school year. Corporation bus contracts, the same, will be status quo. Student handbooks for the 25-26 school year. Student fees for the 25-26 school year. There will be no fees for textbooks, Chromebooks, computer programming, or lab fees for any student at Southwest School Corporation for the 25-26 school year. I am asking for the board to approve the following fees. If textbooks are lost, defaced, or damaged, full replacement cost. Chromebook, if it's lost or destroyed, full replacement cost. Any dual credit fees associated with Ivy Tech or Vincennes University, and fees associated with extracurricular activities, clubs, or field trips. Athletic ticket prices for the 25-26 school year, these will remain the same as last year, no increase. Renewal of bonds for corporation and school treasurers. Request from Jerry Bowen and Rodney Pirtle to use more than 10 days of personal leave per state statute. They are responsible for obtaining and paying for all substitutes. This is a thing the board has approved in previous years. We have a request for a leave of absence from Katie Hyatt. Collaborative agreement between PACE and the Southwest School Corporation. This is for the partnership at the Carlisle School for the additional preschool. Indiana State University affiliation agreement. This is for student teachers and counseling interns. The Sullivan County Community Hospital trainer agreement. Authorization to dispose of surplus property. This would be for the classroom furniture, which we will recycle since we're getting new, and for Bus 45, which is non-operational, and federal grant assistance with Maisie Education. Those are your routine business items by consent this evening.
I have a motion to approve. Mike. Second. Becky. All in favor? 4-0. Old business.
Now, we have no old business tonight.
Thank you. New business.
All right, under new business tonight, we have the first and second presentation of policy updates. I'd sent these out to you in a separate email last week with your board update and your board information. These policies were all updated by CCHA, who handles our policies for our school corporation. These policies are A100, non-discrimination and anti-harassment, B100, board authority and philosophy, B150, board organization, B200, membership, C175, student attendance, academic engagement and truancy prevention policy, C175, E, which is the religious instruction attendance form, C200, anti-bullying, C225, parental access to instructional materials and surveys, C225, human sexuality instruction consent form, C425, student suicide prevention and awareness, D200, standard care and supervision of students, D325, personal background checks and mandatory reporting, E200, religious release time and credit for religious education. F-125, purchasing procedures and capital assets. G-350, audio, video, and digital recording on school property and of school meetings. G-360, data breach and protection. H-100, school visitors and parent family engagement. And our virtual education participation policy. We will do both the first and second presentation or reading tonight simply because school starts before our next board meeting, so you guys can waive that and do it all in one evening. So, like I said, these have all been updated per the new state statutes by CCHA.
All right, have a motion. Jackie. Second. Mike. All in favor? 4-0. Approval of MOU between Indiana Workforce Development for the 2025-26 JAG program.
Originally, if you remember, I sent out an email about JAG, and the state had cut all the funding for JAG. But then just recently, the Workforce Development received a grant for 1 year, and basically, you guys I'd recommend that you hired Mrs. Lighthizer to continue in that role earlier, and you approved it. And they will reimburse us $55,000 once we approve this MOU and I sign it. So it may only be for next year, but I mean, basically that'll cover almost all of the costs. So it's really a win-win for us, and it's a great program for our students. So I would ask that you approve that MOU this evening.
Agree. A motion. Jackie. Second. Okay. All in favor? 4-0. Approval of academic school day for certified staff.
All right, the board needs to approve the academic day for our certified staff, and I would recommend that continue what it has for the last several years, and that's 7:45 a.m. to 3:10 p.m. with a 30-minute duty-free lunch. Basically, that is no longer allowed to be in the bargaining contract. That's up to the board to set the hours that basically our certified staff works.
Have a motion?
Yeah.
Detroit. Second. Mike. All in favor? 4-0. Consideration of breakfast and lunch prices for the 2025-26 school year.
All right, there will be a 10-cent increase for breakfast and lunch at Sullivan Elementary, Sullivan Middle, and Sullivan High School. Carlisle will remain free this year as they still qualify for CEP. The lunch prices or the breakfast prices at Sullivan Elementary will be $2.50 with reduced students paying 30 cents. Lunch will be $3.15 with reduced students paying 40 cents. Sullivan Middle and Sullivan High School breakfast will be $2.75 with reduced paying 30 cents. Lunch $3.45 with reduced students paying 40 cents. Milk prices will stay at 65 cents. Adult breakfast will be $3.15, and lunch will be $5.10.
Have a motion? Mike? Second? Jake. All in favor? 4-0.
And really, the tool that Lynn uses to calculate what the prices would be, the raise really would have been higher than that, but we're just doing it at 10 cents. So,
all right. Approval of capital improvements and repairs.
We have none for this evening.
Other new business.
None.
Miscellaneous business.
Okay, I'm going to have Lynn. Do you want to share anything with the board this evening? If you do, I'll bring the microphone over to you because no one will be able to hear you otherwise.
The only thing I'd like to update is we're still looking for people, a supervisor for Carlisle, and I'm still short maybe at least 3 more in throughout the different elementaries. So that's a main focus that I'm on right now, is trying to get full staff. Unless everybody wants to come and help serve lunch starting August. I know that.
Best 2 weeks of my year last year. I loved it.
Mm-hmm. So that's the only thing I really I'm working on right now. Could not have done it without all the volunteers, that's for sure.
John, do you want to give an update on the summer projects?
Yeah, I'll go do it quickly. Tennis courts are nearing completion. If the weather will cooperate, they'll be ready to go for practice on November 4th. Parking lots due to a rainy summer. We're going to have to finish those up the best we can on weekends, and it may stretch into fall break. Classroom furniture has arrived, and they are assembling it and walking it to the classrooms the rest of this week and next. So we should be all set there. The HVAC project, due to lack of manpower provided by Sycamore Engineering, we're going to have to do both facilities in two phases. So we're going to be at about probably 60% complete here at Sullivan Elementary, and Carlisle will be maybe at about 70%. We will do some work over fall break in both buildings, and then again push this into next summer, hopefully for completion of that project then. Because of the little hiccup in the HVAC at Carlisle and the time it's taken to get it done, we've had to move the restroom project at Carlisle to Christmas break.
Thank you, John. There's the minutes also for you guys to sign.
Where were we? Let's see. Upcoming dates, meetings, school activities, community activities, and other.
All right, so Monday, July 28th, 25 is Stuff the Bus at Sullivan Walmart. So that's this Monday from 9 a.m. to 4 p.m. The administration will be out there taking donations from the community for school supplies. We've done this for many years. Former board member Mitzi Badger had contacted me about continuing doing this, and she actually went out there and set up the time for us. So it's always fun. It's a fun day to be out there. So hopefully the weather cooperates with us. If any of you board members are available and want to come out, we'll be out there from 9 to 4. Feel free to.
It is a good time.
All right, enrollment dates. Carlisle Elementary and Middle School enrollment is Thursday, July 31st from 9 to 6 p.m. Their open house will be Tuesday, August 5th from 5 to 6:30. Sullivan Elementary enrollment will be Tuesday, July 29th from 9 a.m. to 6 p.m. This year, they're going to have kindergarten open house on Tuesday, August 5th from 5 to 6:30. This is for kindergarten students and parents only. The open house for grades 1 through 5 will be on Wednesday, August 6th from 5 to 6:30. Sullivan Middle School enrollment is July 29th from 9 a.m. to 6 p.m. with open house being Wednesday, August 6th from 5 to 6:30. Sullivan High School online enrollment is all next week, Monday through Friday. Returning students may go to the high school on Monday, July 28th from 8 a.m. to 3 p.m. if they would like to talk to a guidance counselor about maybe changing their schedule. New student enrollment is Tuesday, July 29th from 8 a.m. to 3 p.m. Freshman orientation this year is Thursday, July 31st at 6 p.m. in the Sullivan High School auditorium. Other upcoming dates, Tuesday, August 5th and Wednesday, August 6th will be Teacher Professional Development Days. Thursday, August 7th is the first day of school, so that's coming quickly. Our next board meeting will be Wednesday, August 20th at 6 p.m. Monday, September 1st is Labor Day, no school. We will have a special board meeting on September 3rd for the budget hearing for the 2026 budget. Wednesday, September 17th is the regularly scheduled board meeting where we will approve the 2026 budget. And Friday, September 19th is a Teacher Professional Development Day, and there's no school. And those are all of your upcoming dates.
Will you be able to adjourn without Jerry? Can we do it remotely? We can remote him in.
He might be watching.
He could be. I'll get a text any minute.
I'll make a motion in his honor.
In his honor. Mike, second.
Dietrich,
So I have 6-9. I got a text right then, but it wasn't him. 619. All in favor? 4-0.
All right, the meeting's adjourned. If you guys would turn off your mics, please.